Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and apparently you need to be focused on the window that you're needing to unmute, which apparently I just did. I've been on a tear. I'm running down the green, going wherever it leads. Printed. I mean, I hadn't done one of these lizard gecko things in a while. I'm unmuted.
X100.
I did. I should be unmuted. I can hear myself. Moreover, I can see the bars here. I'm gonna change something else anyway. There we go. You should be able to hear me. Anyway, so I printed this little gecko, cute little gecko. I may end up printing a few more of these as well. Anyway, I'm doing a Grogu right now. The one I'm doing now. I think I'm gonna run down this Polyterra green, army green PLA in the Grogu. I'm gonna fly through some Grogu because you can't have too many Grogu. In fact, Jedi had a couple of friends over today, and the girl who came over, she loved the Wexter Darth Vader, the chubby. She called it a chubby Darth Vader, the mini, and so I ended up pulling aside a Grogu for her as well, so they got a kick out of it. Jedi makes friends, and then they come over, and then they are all in awe of the items and the 3D printing fun stuff.
Josh 3D Chaired X100. Today in Star Wars history in 1999, the novel Star Wars, Hard Merchandise from the Bounty Hunter Wars was published.
I'm not familiar with that one, Josh.
Marissa_cheered X100.
Marissa, cheering on my Star Wars fandomness. I had, okay, so I've got the little lizard, the little gecko lizard thing.
Marissa_cheered X200.
I also, at some point, potentially over a weekend, am going to be building this Lego set on MakerDeck, potentially. Or maybe I make it a long day here on the stream to build the Imperial Shuttle. Got this one on sale, saved money, and then $10 additional on top of that. So this was a good bargain. And I love the Shuttle Tidarium, one of my favorite Star Wars vehicles ever. And you might remember so I'm going to be building that at some point. I also need to open the Cobb Vanth. So now that Marissa is here, do it in MakerDeck. You're too focused? Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train.
I got an idea, Liz. What if I started in this channel and then we raided into MakerDeck and continue the build there? What do you think about that? Ow. Yeah? No? You don't like that? Is that... Come on. I don't know how we'll do it. Either way, I've got to build it. I do have to build it. So I've got it out. This will be built. Yes, it will be built. The Cobb Vanth, I guess, came up for order again. Thank you.
Faceless Cheered X100. That sounds splendid, Chris.
If anybody was to wear Boba Fett's armor, I'm glad it was Cobb Vanth. What a great character. And I still don't know if he... Wait, no, he's not dead. That's right. He's in the chamber. He's in the Bacta tank, right? Wasn't that the end of Book of Boba Fett? Oh, crap. Okay. I got to get all the pieces out. Still don't have your copy. Oh, no! Hollywood, they just shipped. And I didn't know you didn't have one. Otherwise, I would have kept my eye out and told you they just shipped, and B, they should be up for order again. They ran out. Inventory ran out, I guess, and then they came up for reorder again. Cobb Vanth has got a very Western, like Cobb Vanth is like if Star Wars was a Western, which, is appropriate. Given the Book of Boba Fett, the Mandalorian crossover. Let's see here. I like the character. I've enjoyed the character. Woo, MakerDeck resub from Kurt. Awesome. Thank you, Kurt, for resubbing on MakerDeck. That is immensely appreciated. Kurt, I hope you are doing well. If Kurt is here, he may be watching Joel Telling. He's on YouTube, building a printer. Me, I'm farting around with stuff. So Firefly. Did you say Firefly? Yes. Oh my God. Oh, Firefly. You know, the thing is, I watched Firefly after it was canceled. I'm like, man, it sucks that it was canceled. Sucks. It's never coming back either. I know some people have been pushing for it. It's never coming back. I hate to say it. I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news. It's not coming back. Sorry. Give me a second. You aim to misbehave? Well, then you are more than welcome here. We do plenty of that on these summer evenings. Summer night, summer night, oh, the summer night. So Jedi did not realize. I'm gonna wait. Honestly, I'm waiting until she's finished with the Bad Batch. And when she is done with the Bad Batch, missed the hype train, didn't quite get out of the station. When she's done watching the Bad Batch, like binged the first season, and she's pretty far along, I'm going to give her...
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
It's fine. A channel does not need hype trains. And MakerDeck, honestly, is a perfect example of that. Anyway, so I got her an Omega. So I don't know what episode she's on of the Bad Batch. But when she is done, she's going to get an Omega. I thought that would be a really nice thing to give her, the Omega. So I got an extra Omega. Got a few other Black Series figures. I got one to open too, so I got an extra. An Omega for me. I also got, I would like to see the baby. So some of these are going to come out to open. Stormfist have a good drop. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which episode of the Bad Batch Jedi is on right now, unfortunately. Because I'm watching. Where the Fraggle did? Okay. Liz, I don't think I need screenshots. We already had that. I don't think I have anything new. I kind of take that back, but we don't need a screenshot. Give me a second. I'm having a problem loading a thingy. Oh, there it is. Dear God, why did that? Issue. Thank you, Liz. Oh, fix him, dude. Thank you. Nothing new, so to speak. Oh, I yanked my Vic. Yankovic. I got a box of 501st. So I'm like, this is an army building pack. This is to army build the 501st. I should have gotten 2 of them, honestly. I would have been happier getting 2 of them for the 501st. How is that? I'm keeping my eye off screen for something. And 100 Record Tech Echo and Crosshair. Yeah, she's watching it. But I think the one that she would want the most is Omega. I really do. As much as I would get, like, if she asked for all the rest of them, I would probably get them for her, believe it or not. But that said, I'm sure she's going to be happy with Omega alone. Good to see you, Pink. Hello, Bob Carnes. Hope you are doing well. Stormfist. Westry 1. Then you can have the 1002nd. See, I like I said, I pre-ordered the box, but I have a feeling I'm going to be getting the individual figures. None retail around here sucks for Star Wars figures. Sucks. There have been no extra vintage figure pickups at all, which is really kind of anger-inducing, because like I really want them, and they're not there, and the vintage collection more so than anything, honestly. More than the Black Series, personally. That's my feeling. You got the nephew all of the, oh, nice, Hollywood. Jedi's watched Bad Batch. She hasn't asked for any of the figures. I mean, I don't know if she'd do anything with them anyway, but like the Omega, I feel like I would be, I'm compelled to give her. I didn't want her to see it today. I was kind of hiding it, or trying to hide it from her. Give me a second. You got a case of the 501st Black Series. Of course. I've got a few. Sorry, my ear's a little off. I got a few of the Black Series. I didn't get a case. I don't know if I'd ever get a case of just the Black Series 501st. I'd pick them up individually, but like I said, I'm just kind of slowing down, or feel like I'm ready to slow down on the Black Series. Hello, Subsector 3D. It is good to see you. I'm glad. I believe you recovered from your lengthy day. Every time I watch, you gotta love this Subsector. Every time I watch the Strange New Worlds, and there's a new one tonight, I think of you. I think, oh, Subsector, be proud of me. Watching the Star Trek tonight. I think Strange New Worlds and Ms. Marvel. I gotta catch Ms. Marvel tonight. That was released. That dropped. Episode 5 of Ms. Marvel. Very happy about that. Thrilled, you might say. But let's talk about butts. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're gonna look at browse everybody's makes. Oh, it's tomorrow night? I lose track. I've been watching season 2 of Undone on Amazon Prime, which has been great. If you've not watched Undone on Amazon Prime, it's worth a watch. Last week scared you. Don't like scary. Yeah, it was too aliens for me. I mean, honestly, it was kind of derivative. Maybe that's why I'm not liking Strange New Worlds as much as Discovery. It just seems that some of the episodes I've seen have been relatively derivative. Or it feels derivative. Let us... Oops. No, that's not what I want. There we go. Nope. Let us do this. Turn off the current Grogu print. And look at the Discords. The Gorn too scary for you? Well, the Gorn sound like... I'd watch out, Subsector, because the Gorn look like they're going to be kicking ass and taking names. I think we showed Feisty Kitty's print yesterday, but still worth highlighting again. This Rose Turtle. She was on Maker Deck earlier today as well. I don't think she is currently... We've got 8 people, so there's room for more, including Mike T., Bradley doing a freezer shelf test. Sith Lord Brit on her... look at that, Mark 3S. The Prusa makes me smile. Okay, Feisty Kitty's in the middle. Sorry. With she's printing a baby flying serpent. Ryu's doing a Pet G trans blueprint. That's a wonderful little filament. Although he needs to adjust his camera a bit because it's topped out. Krusty's doing a super secret project. I can't see the usernames anymore. Pink and Omaha are also doing things. So, you'll get something up soon? No worries. No rush, Subsector. No rush at all. Take your time. Like, honestly, MakerDeck has been on, even in the summer months, right? We've got 88 people watching, which is amazing. It's awesome. 82. We dropped. I'm going to stop talking about MakerDeck now because it dropped. People stopped watching as soon as I said it. Omaha has a second shelf installed. Now I can hold up to 40 spools of filaments. I have way more than 40, that's for sure. Way more. Hey, Chris, if you could bring something back from Italy, what would it be? A Star Wars something? Star Wars something. May? Really? Was that it was a legit question. Star Wars something. Star Wars something that is Italian. Something that has Italian on it. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. That's what I would get. Of course, come on. What else did you expect? Omaha's got his filament lined up. It looks good. I love rainbows like that. That's nice. Don't think about it. What? No, I'm serious. Like, I would, May. That's what I would say. I would say like an Italian, like kind of exclusive. There are Europe exclusive Star Wars things we cannot get here in the States. There are Canadian things we can't get here. Apollo's astronaut in sparkly galaxy blue. Liz recommended something like this to me from Polymaker. I've got it on my little wish list. So do I, says Omaha. You like the rainbow stuff? The closest thing I have to a rainbow thing is... No, that's not. Give me a second. Shooting up and over. Oh, wait. Is it it's frozen. Never mind. That totally did not work. That's, I thought that it was going to work, and apparently it's been frozen. No one told me that camera was frozen, but it is until now, and now it's not frozen. Let me show you. Shoot it up. You can see on the bottom shelf over there beyond the chair some rainbow resin cast stormtroopers that don't stand very well, but it's a rainbow of troopers down there. I probably need to stack the Vaders up here in a rainbow orientation. That'd be kind of fun. And the stormtroopers just as well. No one told me life was gonna be this way. My tablet just farted. Hey, Tom. How you doing, Mr. Llama? I hope you're doing well. Nice burp. Thank you. I've been working on it all day. Crisper Cheerios. Yeah, we don't have, well, I guess I can't say we don't have any filament in the closet. We do have filament in the closet, but I keep most of the filament in cabinets. And I tried to wick away moisture, though we don't have a lot of moisture here in the house because we have, we have, we have air conditioning. That's the word I was looking for. I'm an idiot. Fix 'em, dude. See, I want to sing it like the old Tom. Are you of the age that you remember from do you remember all the old vintage commercials before we called them vintage when we were growing up? Those kind of commercials. Anyway, Barrington's done an Apollo astronaut. That's kind of cool. I like that. Decibel notes, stellar. Oh, you can count on Kieran. Seriously, Kieran's one of the greatest people that you could ever count on. Tool holder for his Ender 3, Stephen Bueller has. Can't have too many tools. 80s Nerd Bomb. 2 most ambitious designs and prints. Oh, is that Mjolnir? Is that how you say it? Mjolnir? Mjolnir. How do you say it? Mjolnir. Thor's hammer. Omaha 3D Print says PLA is NBD. I keep PETG and ABS in vacuum sealed bags. See, I'm honestly, I only have one PETG spool. Those Clockworks are cheap. They chew batteries, just so you know. Oh, do they? Bob Carnes coming in. Just a couple of things. So it's got some space. What is that? What is that? Looks like a transporter, part of a weapon? Subsector providing props to 80s Nerd Bomb. Says he's just a noob at 3D modeling. Wow, still. Omaha 3D Prints got the mini assembled and working. Man, you know, I have not built that yet. Omaha. I probably need that for my mini. Like, in a big way. I need the stand for the mini. I haven't done it. Because it's like, you know, putting it together, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't need it that badly. No MD streams from here. No worries. But I thought about printing that stand. I haven't done it. I had not done the stand. Liz comes in and says, we have a new printer, Brit, but not a new maker. Because Brit has her Mark III's, the gold edition, autographed by Prusa himself. Fixum Dude showing off the gift from Tom. It's about time. It's about time. That was a dad. I'm a dad. I'm supposed to do dad jokes. If I didn't, it would be a problem. Red, good to see you. Puddle Jumper F302 from Stargate. Okay, so the Stargate, I watched the movie. I didn't watch anything beyond. I didn't watch any of the TV series. Loved the movie, Bob. And then I basically have developed hey, no problem, Daria. Thank you for lurking. I basically developed an aversion to the Expanse. The Expanse is just not for me. It may be for you. Not for me. Not something I'm interested in. And I tried it twice. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Here's the thing. I am not hungry or thirsty for new content. I'm like stacked. Every night, I swear, I have something to watch. Last night, Westworld. Tonight, Ms. Marvel. Tomorrow, Strange New Worlds. So, like, every night I have at least an hour show, and then I have, like, a back burner kind of a program that I could binge on, you know, until I, like, catch up completely. Now that Stranger Things Season 4 has wrapped. You can see why, Bob, you can see why. Yeah, for sure. Tonight, Maker Deck. We Jedi hosted a couple of kids today who, again, loved the 3D prints. They went home with stuff, which is kind of cool. It is kind of cool to be, printing things that these kids take home, because you never know. Like, there was the girl was asking questions. She was asking, like, well, can you find things? Does it cost? You know, what can you print? How does it work? And she was asking really good questions. And so, if by her seeing what I'm doing, by her taking home these 3D printed items, you never know what that's going to inspire. Whether she's going to go down that path and be a maker herself or an engineer, right? It's just pretty cool to be a part of those kids' journey. So, Omaha says, just walked in the door. Perfect timing to share the print. Oh, there we go. What is it? It is... What the hell is that? Okay, Omaha, what is that? I got to look at it up. What? Prusa. Okay. Couldn't see it at that current view. We're just getting ready to flip over to the Twitters. You managed to see them stop in on MakerDeck stream. Looks like I had a fun time in the room. Yeah, they moved around. They were asking questions because I had MakerDeck up, and they were asking, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then I put myself on printing this one of these. I think was it this one? It might have been this one. I tried printing one of these on the Bamboo, and I think it was moving too fast because the tail screwed up twice. So if I were to do this on the Bamboo, it would take an hour. But if I were to do it again, I would have to slow it down because I think that's where things got thrown off. Mad Cat's going to try his dragon again. Good luck, Mad Cat. Oh, it's the sample file off the USB. You're printing the Buddy now? Or just Buddy? Let's look at the tweets. Not a lot of tweets. Not a lot of activity today. That's okay. Kersey Fabrications asked if anybody has ever seen the best or the most accurate of all the Ghostbusters Aztec death whistles. I have not printed a death whistle yet. But if I were to print one, I would probably print something like that. I tweeted today. You might have seen yesterday. I was talking about 3D Print Professor's printed block models. He's got a Kickstarter up. And so this is one of the models that I printed so far. I want to do this again in Chrome. That's the plan. That'll probably be an overnight on MakerDeck. There's some recommended stuff. Sarah tweeting what she's been working on. Oh, she's got the wait, hang on. She's not doing Loki Scepter, is she? Oh, she is. She's doing Loki Scepter as well. Okay. Joe Mike also printing and mentioning that he was on MakerDeck. We'll just keep scrolling here. There is C. Travis's caddy system that he tweeted out. Really, that was it. There was not much activity on Twitter today. In the summer, a lot of the activity kind of slows down everywhere. That's why I've been very, very happy with all y'all doing what you do and watching and tuning into MakerDeck, even during these months. It's very appreciated. Oh, Buddy, Yosef's dog, or Joseph, I read that. Joe's dog, another one of the sample files. See, the only sample file I printed from the mini was the nut and screw. That was it. Chris, you gotta sing. No, May. Diana's been trying to get me to watch Sing 2. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not. I love musicals, but musicals that are just doing like covers, I don't know. Not my thing. Mad Cat's gantry wasn't level. Printed off two 20mm blocks a long time ago. Made sure they were dimensionally exactly the same height. Put them on opposite sides of the gantry. Oh, smart thing to do, Mad Cat. Oh, I got a musical all-star. Hey now, I'm printing. I got a Grogu. Let's go. I'm doing it in Polymaker Green. And maybe we know that it will finish soon. Maybe when it's done, I'll print another. You got some filament, you got to put it in, and then it extrudes, and then it gets thin, spits out onto the bed, and maybe you know what's in my head. This is the thing that it likes to do when you feed it files, then it turns into goo, but hardens on the printer when it extrudes with heat, cools down on the bed, then I think that's neat. All I do is this all day long, watching things print, while E. Coyote is up to 4 printers, thinks that they have a problem. I don't know if you do or not. I'm up to 2 at this point, and I'm printing Tusken Raider on the other printer. You can't see, then when you see what I'm doing, you'll totally get it, because you'll see it on the camera, and when you recognize, it'll be awesome, because you don't know what's... Okay. And that, my friends, is a musical Chris. Yeah, I'm printing another bust on the bamboo. I'm gonna run down the PLA, Polytear PLA, doing some Grogu prints. Can we get that song on Maker? You cannot, Pink. You could actually. It would be Creative Commons licensed, clear. Thank you, Subsector. I'm trying to think of things to print in this color green because I'm almost done with it, right? So I'm not gonna store it. Like, there's no point in storing it. I just want to run down, the rest of it, or run through the rest of it, right? So I may end up doing a couple more of these overnight. The gecko and the green gecko, just to give away. I'll throw it in. I've got a bin. So the cool thing is, the kids are getting to know I've got a bin. I don't know about shamrocks, Liz. I want to give kids things they want. Like, these things. Like, no kid's going, I want a shamrock. No one's saying that. No kid is saying that. 5 is the normal number of 3D printers. 1 is just weird. I know. I could no longer. Thanks to Bamboo Lab, I'm no longer a single printer club member. So they've given me another chance to do things with the filament. But that causes me to go through spools faster so that I end up with this excess that I got to get through, right? No complaints. 0 complaints about that. But I think for the overnight print tonight, I did something earlier. It was like 8 hours. I did 2 of these in another filament color that I gave to the kids when they came over, though I didn't know that they were going to be coming over today. But anyway, I gave them like a couple of the fluorescent orange, blaze orange geckos to take home. I mean, they don't. But I'm going to do a couple more of these overnight on MakerDeck with this filament, assuming I don't run out, because it is entirely possible that I will run out. And then I'll have to do Cali Dragons for the remainder. But that'll be a nice overnight print. Oh, there we go. Is that Fix 'em Dudes? Fix 'em Dudes Flexi? Hello, Westery One. Westery One. I can't talk. No surprise. Nothing new. Yeah, I'm running down a filament. Printing wherever it leads. What is that? Flexi articulated frog. I haven't done a frog. Oop. Yes. I'm assuming that is Fix 'em Dudes. Am I right? I am right. Let me add that to my Star Wars collection and give it a like. There you go, Fix 'em Dude. Get some Prussian meters there. I wouldn't be. I mean, I could potentially do that overnight. Make them the Yoda Grogu ears and a headband. I could if they asked about it. They just didn't see it. We'll see. Do an articulated dog. If I found a good one, like I like these types of articulated, these segmented, like animals, characters, creatures, whatever. These are fun, and both the kids. I gave them both the same color, brother and sister. Gave them both the same color, not a green. Not a green. Not this one. But the blaze orange. So I had the one I was printing earlier on MakerDeck. So I'll be able to print 2 basically side by side. I want to clean the bed, before doing that overnight, just in case. Geckos are great. I agree. But I like these kind of things. I did one of these like a chameleon. Yep, seen those before. The flexies there. So the kids are getting to know me. All of Jedi's friends, her acquaintances, are getting to know me. And this house, they love coming over here. This house, you've heard the song, "Your body is a wonderland." No. This house is amazing land. Like, the kids love coming over and playing at Jedi's house. Love. Because she has so many toys and the Star Wars. And it's fun. And plus they get to go home with new toys that they didn't have before. They love it. Flexi Dachshund. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that one yet. I'm not a member of STL Flicks, though. It's not yogurt, really, Nibloid. If it was, I'd have gold ears. Please, just plain yogurt. This is Yoda. These are Yoda ears, for sure, and it's not a costume. It's not even a cosplay, really. Looks super challenging to print. Oh, yeah, see, for the things that I do overnight is just pressing a button and then walking, because I got to sleep, right? I just assume that when I wake up in the morning, it'll be fine. My concern is that if Jedi gets up tomorrow morning and she tries pulling this off the plate, it will break. So I have to I said, Jedi, if the elves wake up before I do, don't pull it off the plate. Do not. Tell the elves not to pull it off, because you can break this easily. It has to be removed from the plate very carefully by me. So I'm going to have to warn the elves not to pull these off the plate tonight for the overnight print. That's the thing. Nibloid, don't be ashamed. Just don't make that mistake again. Please don't ever make that mistake. Don't. Not a thing you should do. Because you knew yogurt. I knew yogurt for sure. Not in the biblical sense. I did not know yogurt. My Tusken Raider bust is currently over 50% done. And, by the way, you're hearing this. You're hearing it now, potentially for the first time. Give me a second. I gotta kill this. What the hell? We officially have a what? Okay, I was like, what? I was like, we are officially going to be an ERF sponsor. MakerDeck is an ERF sponsor for 2022. MakerDeck is an ERF sponsor. We haven't made payment yet, but we will. And thanks again to your donations, though no donations really come in for MakerDeck on Twitch. But your subs and the cheers, we're getting an ERF table that may not be attended during ERF, possibly. But it is happening. Sign the contract and everything. It's not a huge deal, but MakerDeck is an ERF a bronze sponsor, I guess. That's what it is. Bronze sponsor. We're not quite. Maybe one day we could be silver. Maybe one day we could be gold or platinum. But for now, we are going to be a bronze sponsor. Paxi Prime, good to see you. Happy to have you here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Can't snap very well tonight, apparently. Yes, Liz, people could sponsor your travel, for sure. Although it's not as easy to set up those kinds of campaigns on MakerDeck directly. Because it's very, as much as it's live and attended and people are paying attention to it, since it's an interactive stream, but no one actually talks on the stream, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge. So yeah, you can keep subbing. No doubt about that. It's very helpful. Farting also helps. Thank you, Nibloid, for pushing that gas out of me. I am not a gas giant. I'm the opposite of a gas giant, really. I am a gas non-giant. Not really. Not big. Not big at all. I'm tiny. The opposite of the gas giant, somewhat. But happy certainly that I can let the gas pass through me. For sure. Got to use them all up. Yeah, that's for sure. Gas dwarf? Is that
Someone
the?
wants me
Can
to
I
change
say
the
that?
subject, so what should we talk about now?
Man,
Almonds, folks.
that took it out of me, man. I gotta, seriously, I'm about to faint.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim.
I got a Star Trek. I gotta beam myself out of here, because, thank you, by the way, Nibloid, because, speaking of that, I gotta...
Will you please let me pee? You don't want to see puppet pee all over the floor, do ya? Don't answer that.
Hey, where does Earth take place? I have no idea. I will not be going to Earth. We will have a table, though. Paxi Prime, you love Puppet Chris? Oh, he loves you. Earth rotates the sun in the Milky Way. It does. We are all on planet Earth. Maryland? You don't remember the exact city? 1 9-hour drive? That's pretty close. I'm not gonna fly. I'm not going to Earth. But Maker Deck is sponsoring.
Just resubscribed for 16
Sith
months.
Lord Brett, thank you. What are you doing here? You should be printing. Why are you not printing? Why you should be printing, Britt. You can't. You should not be here. Don't. No. Go back to printing, Britt. Oh, you are printing. Okay. You're doing it concurrently. Okay. So I'm watching, or at least I was watching, right there. I'm watching you print the BD1 by Fix'em Dude. she's a multitasker, that woman there. You love it when the dirt smells all earthy? It is very earthy, Nibloid. So, I don't know what it means to be a bronze sponsor of Earth, but MakerDeck is a sponsor. And if nothing else, my hope is that people will recognize that MakerDeck is a part of the community, right? And supportive of the community, supportive of the part of the. Happy to do that, and it's honestly it's in large part to people subbing and sharing on MakerDeck that makes it possible to do. Oh, plus we get 2 free passes. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe someone will represent MakerDeck there and sit in the booth to say, "Hey, are you following MakerDeck on Twitch? Are you watching MakerDeck on Twitch? Here, scan this QR code." Do you have a smartphone? Yeah. Okay, you can scan the QR code. Because it loads what it is in the browser. It loads it up. We don't have an extra TV. We just have a table. I don't even think we have a screen to show it off. Really, at least not yet. Liz says she'll get there. She'll figure it out. Well, I guess we need to start a Liz traveling to Earth for MakerDeck fund on MakerDeck, certainly. Hollywood says MakerDeck's amazing. Love to contribute to the community. It's been an interesting whirlwind. We're not quite at 3 months, but that said, let me check something real quick. Ooh, we just got another follower. Ground Zero Music just followed MakerDeck about 12 minutes ago, which is awesome to see. Give me a second. I need to pull something up. I don't know if we've made this achievement yet. Okay. We have officially made, and I think today it actually happens, we've officially streamed as of today, we have streamed 2,000 hours total on MakerDeck. We reached in 2 months, 2.5, a little over 2.5. We have reached 2,000 streaming hours. 2,000. We hit 2,000 today. That would be the latest achievement to unlock on Twitch. We're still on the path to partner. Like we applied when we could, but we're still on the path. No one's heard anything. We should sell booty droids to raise the money. Pink, I'm all for it. I don't know how we would do that. I don't know how we'd have send Liz to. MakerDeck is already sponsoring Earth. It's already a sponsor. That's been solidified. That's pretty much a done deal. Travel's a different story. Now here's another thing that you might be interested in seeing. As much as we've wrapped up 2,000 hours total, according to stats, for Twitch, the next achievement that hopefully we'll hit, and I know we're gonna hit it, it's just a matter of time. We stalled out on getting 50 people chatting at the same time in the channel. That's gonna be an effort, and then 100 people to chat at the same time. Those are the next achievements that we want to push for. We've had max 449 people viewing at the same time. That would be a big one. But the next achievement that's currently in progress is reaching 250,000 hours watched total in the channel. Right now, we have streamed 2,000 hours on MakerDeck and have reached 166,000 viewer hours. So we've reached 166,000 hours watched total in the Maker Deck channel in 2.5 months. So I'm more than confident that within 4 months we'll hit the 250K mark on that one. So we're crushing these benchmarks is the wrong word. These milestones, right? These are the achievements that Twitch gives us, right? They say, okay, here are the achievements you get. So we're probably going to stall out on a few of them, like purchasing a TwitchCon ticket or raiding up. We're never going to get the raid thing, or even the Mr. Roboto having, adding 5 channels to your auto host list. But the reaching the hours, streaming for 2,000 hours total, that is the last, the Empire Business, that is the last achievement for streaming total. That is the final achievement for that. And then kind of a big deal, we would go through, the first benchmark is reaching 250,000 hours, and we're currently at 166,000. So we'll make that within two months from today on current trajectory, right? And then the next one is reaching 500,000 hours, and then 1 million hours, and then 10 million hours total. So the 10 million hours total may take a while, but surprisingly, we're almost one quarter of the way through 1 million hours. Almost. Not quite. Almost halfway through 500,000 hours. So we are getting there slowly. Getting there. But I believe we've definitely, hit these benchmarks and these milestones steadily. The last Empire Business we hit was at the end of May, streaming for 1,000 hours total. So we're on that trajectory. The Empire Business we've this is the last Empire Business benchmark that we'd have to hit. Kind of a big deal is the ones that it's just going to take time. We just can't accelerate that apart from more people watching, for sure. So anyway, so we're hitting all those. We're hitting everything that all the benchmarks that that Twitch might be interested in us hitting. It's more important for Twitch. Close that. So yeah, anyway. That's it's a brief update. I have also, and Liz was CC'd. Hang on. Dude, I got a little snag in there. Not happy with that. Liz was also CC'd in a message to a local potential venue for MakerDeck IRL soon. If only one person watched the stream, it would take 416,666 days and 16 hours to get to 10 million hours watched. Well, we should accomplish that sooner. It'll take, to get 10 million hours watched, probably, I'd say 5 years. 5 years, I think, is what it's going to take to get that. So we're in it for the long haul, for sure. We're not just here. We're not a flash in the pan, Omaha. There's a question I was going to ask you too, Omaha. What was it? Oh, something about your... What was it? Something about your make. What was it? Now I can't remember. Omaha, I can't remember. I was going to ask the question, and now I can't remember. It'll come to me tomorrow, I'm sure. Like, oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Oh! I know what I was going to ask. First of all, you sell things on Etsy, correct, Omaha? I think you sell things on Etsy. Do you also live stream on your own? Do you have I mean, I don't know if you do it as like I do, right? You know, where I'm talking and interacting or anything. But I've been looking for people who make things online on Twitch or live stream their makes, but also sell things on Etsy. So I've been trying to find that, you know, people who have done it on a regular clip. The crossover between people who sell things and also stream. Just curious. Call it a curiosity. What the fart? Oh, hang on. We got a new submission, Liz, just right now. Someone wants to stream. Someone new wants to stream into MakerDeck. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, so nice. You got it? All right. Well, that was fast. Liz always she turns that stuff around pretty quickly. We're almost at 150 people. Yeah. You've done concurrent streams with MakerDeck. Oh, okay, nice. Post most of your makes on TikTok. Interesting. I've got to take that intelligence to heart. TikTok is dangerous. Sith Lord Brit tagged me on a tweet yesterday on TikTok, and then I got sucked in. Like, I have to be careful about watching TikTok. Seriously. I really have to be careful. Because I just watch and watch and watch and watch. We have over 150. Lots of misfits joined in the early days. Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I don't count, though. I don't count as a MakerDeck participant. I'm what they call a given in geometry parlance. Yeah, we're running out the green. It's coming out. I mean, I should be able to get 2 more. I mean, this Grogu's going to come out okay. I feel like I can get a couple others out. Or maybe I should just do another Grogu tonight and then do these overnight. See, I don't think this takes as much filament. It's just the travel time. It's the travel time on these segmented print-in-place items. And it's a Polyterra PLA, so it should be pretty firm. There's a fine line between D&D talk and thought talk. I don't know. I don't even know what my algorithm feeds me anymore. I enjoy the hell out of it. I sent 2 to Diana, I think, today. I thought I sent 2. She didn't reply. I don't think she saw it. They were good too. Like if I send a link to a TikTok, I think I love it. So shame on you, Sith Lord Brit, for getting me to open TikTok when I have not opened TikTok in months. And I was doing like daily little advice things for a while, and then it's just kind of, I got busy at work basically at the beginning of the year. I got sucked into a responsibility, and I couldn't do 2 things. I'm like, I had to focus on those things. So TikTok was the thing. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. If I can figure out where my TikTok strengths lie, then I'd be all for it. But I'm not a good TikToker. I'm not. So because hi, look, I printed a little flexi gecko. And then that's it. And then people are like, what are you even doing, you old man? Why? I'm old in TikTok land. I am decrepit. Yeah, Brit definitely. Brit puts everybody to shame, honestly, for a lot of that stuff, for sure. That's a good thing. I don't roll for what is roll for sandwiches? Twitch just knocked a ton of people off, seemingly. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Twitch does that, though. It burps. Twitch burps a lot. Twitch is very burpy. But it happens. I'm going to thank the mods for making me laugh, for giving me something to to read in the morning when I wake up. I have to catch up on like a billion text messages. Like my phone it will never know another day of silence for the rest of its life. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. But the mods are awesome. All of them. Subsector, thank you for reminding me. Papa Bear's cartoons. Yes, that was a good one. Although I'm not sure if it really... I think I for Papa Bear's cartoon, I may have a mod for the cart. Not that I need to change it. Not that we need to go into it. But I thought, like, I think we could do this better. I think we can make this cartoon better. I just don't know how yet. I'm all about the collab. You love the mods more? Well, Subsector, you have to remember to silence your phone at night. Otherwise, it rings through 3 a.m. usually. That's what I'm saying, Kurt. No, Papa Bear. No. I am not going to make the recommendation. Because the last thing I need is that comic to go beyond. Either way, Papa Bear got us to laugh. That is a feat. Papa Bear's feat makes us laugh. For real. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the force be with you always. Thank you for tuning in to Maker Deck. I'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be rating Boyd's Custom Fab tonight. It's been a while. Amazing guy. Really nice guy. Knows jack squat about pop culture, but has been very supportive. He's got his own little workshop, doing his work thing. And it's a good time, as always had. Really nice guy. Supportive of Maker Deck as well. He is who we are rating this evening. Get the Perla Raid emote ready, or the Maker D1 Raid emote. Set, deployed, ready to go. Tonight, overnight on Maker Deck, I'm printing these little gecko. I'm going to be doing, I think, 2 of them simultaneously. Hopefully they do not fail. Today's did not fail, which gives me faith that the next 2 also won't fail. After I get through this Grogu. Here we go. Tuscan rating. Boyd's Custom Fab. I'll see everybody on Maker Deck. Here we go. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Not gonna belabor. There you go. Have fun, Boyd. Enjoy your time. A good time was had by all.